How can you succeed in school?
I have no idea. Oh my goodness.
Making sure they're aware of how much I genuinely care about them learning, because I do.
I think it's important to take a more proactive approach, so you have to make sure that you're doing your homework and ask your teacher if you don't understand anything, pay attention in class, things like that.
I would say try your hardest. I'm sorry.
Set a goal with their counselor. That's the first thing first. I always send a student to see their counselor.
They just have to be willing to try. So it's all about attitude. I'm a big believer in perseverance and grit.
What do I do every day? I like to finish my homework and try and study.
I try really hard, and actually this is going to sound a little weird, but taking a lot of breaks helps.
I watch less TV, and I give up a lot of things that I usually like to do.
I like to get home and take a quick break, eat some snacks, and then do my homework right after that. And then I also don't have to worry about doing it really, really late at night.
And I like to work at lunch or sometimes go in the library at intervention.
I'm not the best example of this, but it's important to not procrastinate.
I eat a lot of candy or sugar or something to give me energy to keep going, and I just stay up really late and work on it until I finish.
I ask my teachers for help. I Google things a lot.
I just stay in my room and study. I try and get enough sleep.
I like to read over my notes at night sometimes. That helps me to remember it more long term.
What's the difference between failing and succeeding?
A lot of it has to do with whether you tried. If you did your best, you're not failing.
You understand that it's okay to fail, but it's really what you do with those mistakes. That's how you grow. So if you make a mistake and you're like, you know what, I'm just not good at this, I'm gonna give up, then you're gonna have a hard time finding success in anything. But if you have the attitude of, I made a mistake, what did I do wrong, how can I get better? You know, then you're setting yourself up for success, not just in math, but in everything in life.
How do you feel when you succeed?
I feel happy. I don't like failing. It's not fun for me personally. So a lot of the times you just have to take it and you just accept the fact that it happened. Go home, eat some chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream, and just keep going. You just keep going the next day.
Persevering when it's difficult, that's a hard characteristic to have. When students show me they're willing to try, that means a lot to me, and I want to do everything in my power to help them.
If I need extra help, it's nice if they're willing to help me personally after class or at intervention or lunch if I need to walk in and say, hey, I don't understand this, please help me.
Don't take it for granted. I mean, always appreciate the education and always appreciate that you get to go to school and learn things that you could never think of learning anywhere else.
Well, there's obviously the college factor, but even aside from that, like, this is a time that you can really kind of develop your skills and your work ethic, which matters. You need to work hard just to get anywhere in life.
I think a good the most important thing is to have a good work ethic, because sometimes if you get something naturally, a little later, next year or next semester or the next topic, it could be a little more difficult and you haven't put in practice at working in something.
I think just knowing that they're trying makes me happy.
They come to you afterwards and they say, hey, I got that A that I was looking for and here I am. It's a great feeling because now I was able to help out at some point.
It's only 4 years here, so I mean, we can all get through this together.
Don't procrastinate. Keep going. You can do it.
Get involved in school.
And it will all be worth it in the end.
I don't know how I succeed. I just do it. I'm amazing.